August Fenwick, one of the city's wealthiest men, hides a secret life of adventure as his city's mysterious champion. Together with his trusty driver, Kit Baxter, who joins him in his quest as the Flying Squirrel, he fights an endless battle that all those who serve evil shall fear. The Night of the Red Panda. One Tin Soldier, Part 1.
Jenkins! What was that? Confound it, my study. Jenkins! Jenkins! All right, you! Hands in the air and step away from my papers! Stay back! Keep back! I'm warning you!
So he missed. He must have.
The servants say they heard 3 shots. We only found 1 slug. When the butler and the secretary made it upstairs, Sterling was already dead, but his killer was still in the room. They let the intruder have it. 5 shots in all. They swear they each got him once, and we only found 3 bullets.
They were in front of a window.
Oh yeah, about that. Our friend went right through it like it wasn't there. 3 stories up with a hard stone path below. 4 slugs unaccounted for. He had to be hit at least once, not to mention all the glass. Do you think we found a drop of blood anywhere? If nothing else, the fall alone should have killed him.
So maybe the servants are lying. Maybe they cleaned the safe out and killed Sterling themselves.
Nice theory. It's the same one Chief O'Malley has.
Okay, ouch. No need to get nasty.
A regular murder goes into my regular reports and you get it in the morning. I ring your bell in the middle of the night for the impossible ones.
Is that a copy of the police report?
Just about. It's a carbon copy. Would you believe I, kind of forgot you were there?
What?
I can get a copy of the coroner's report.
So can I. Off duty.
Boss?
That's all right, miss. Plenty of actual police work to do before the sun comes up. Agent 51, off duty. Take care, will you? Both of you?
Did you ever consider being a little nicer?
I don't think I understand the question.
Andy Parker. He's a good man.
He's an agent. They're all good men.
Would it kill you to let them know that?
I try not to be too familiar.
I'm aware of the policy, yeah.
This isn't a social club, Squirrel. I don't want to give the impression that my orders are suggestions.
God forbid.
It's for their own protection, and ours.
I don't want to argue the point. You owe Constable Parker an attaboy is all.
I'll take it under advisement. Truth is, I wasn't thinking of anything but the mystery.
Are we sure that it's a mystery and not just a load of malarkey?
Not entirely. But an impossible murder is a curiosity, a puzzle. 3 impossible murders is something much more.
3?
2 nights ago, Jerome Webster fell 12 stories from the balcony in his office.
Who's Jerome Webster?
A lawyer, a specialist in corporate matters.
Why didn't I hear about this?
They called it a suicide at first, but a number of documents were missing from Webster's safe. Besides, the body was found nearly 30 feet further from the building than anyone can account for.
30 feet? That must have been a heck of an updraft.
We both know better than anyone that isn't how it works. Things fall down unless acted upon by tremendous force. Then, this afternoon, Stuart Crawford, the tycoon, entered a hotel elevator on his way to a meeting. A dozen people saw him enter, but he was the only passenger. 2 minutes later, the elevator arrived, having made no other stops. Both Crawford and the operator were dead. Their necks snapped. Crawford's valise was gone with all of his papers. Crawford and Webster had a number of common interests. Add Thomas Sterling into the mix and the list gets much shorter.
Why do I get the feeling that I know where we're running to in such a hurry?
Because we've made this trip more than a few times?
There is that. This is gonna get worse before it gets better, ain't it?
Oh, I should think so.
Well, here's the nest. Who's the Goonie bird du jour?
It's our old friend, Captain Clockwork. They tell me you prefer that name, that you refuse to even answer to Marcus Bennett anymore. After the last time your mechanical men terrorized the city, your assets were seized. Control of your company was handed off, placed into trust until reparations could be made. Now the 3 men who controlled your assets are suddenly dead and their papers missing. I want to know how. You know that I can take what I need from your mind, Bennett.
Boss, did you hear that?
Hear what?
There it was again, when he moved.
I don't hear a thing.
It's okay. I'm just gonna test a little theory. With a pair of electric knuckles!
Squirrel! What did you...
I could hear his gears turning, boss. This ain't Bennett at all. It's one of his tinker toys. Captain Clockwork is on the loose.